Once upon a time, a widow lived in a village with her daughter Afshin and son Iftikhar in a small house. They were living happily until one day the widow died. Afshin and Iftikhar were very sad. After mourning for a week, he thought of inheritance. The will was not made by his mother. He consulted the elders of the village. This old woman had a small piece of land in which she sowed crops and a box containing precious pearls. According to the decision of the elders, the box of pearls went to Afshin and the harvest. The entire land for sowing came to Iftikhar. Afshin was satisfied with this decision, but Iftikhar was against the fact that she was given only a piece of land to work while her sister got valuable pearls. He could not go against the decision, so he remained silent, but he was determined to get those pearls. Afshin made a pearl necklace and wore it around her neck. She wore it all the time, and at night she would take it off and put it under her pillow while sleeping. One night when Afshin was sleeping in her room, Iftikhar stepped into her room and seeing the opportunity, he picked up the necklace from under the pillow and left the village. He went and buried it in the soil under a tree in the forest, so that after a few days when the matter was over, he would take it out and sell it. Next morning when Afshin woke up, she was very worried not to find the necklace. She looked for it everywhere, but couldn't find it. When asked proudly, she feigned ignorance. Now she became even more worried and worried. She announced in the village that whoever brings her necklace, she will marry him. Many young men of the village wanted to marry her. Arsalan, the prince of this country, came to this village in disguise these days to see the condition of his subjects. That prince was very honest and wise. He found out that Afshin's necklace was lost. He asked a man about the whole story. Now his first suspicion fell on Iftikhar because he was so calm. While his sister's precious necklace was missing, he should have been worried too. The prince decided to help Afshin, so he did not return to the palace. He stayed in the village. At night, Iftikhar went to the forest to retrieve the necklace. The prince followed him. As soon as Iftikhar reached the ground, taking out the necklace from me, the prince caught him and took him to Afshin. The prince told him the whole incident, that he was the prince of this country. He wanted to punish Iftikhar, but Afshin forbade. The prince was very impressed by Afshin's kindness. Seeing this kind behavior of his sister, Iftikhar was ashamed and apologized to his sister. Afshin forgave him. According to his promise, Afshin married the prince, and Iftikhar now lives in the same small house and works on the same land, and Prince Arsalan and Princess Afshin live happily ever after, and that pearl necklace still hangs around Afshin's neck.